Propaganda. So a story came out, and this is dated July 22nd. It was in NJ.com, and I have to read this one because it's funny. It's not even really a propaganda story. It's just an educational story for everybody out there. We all know the cops lie, and we all know that we can't trust these SOBs, especially when it comes to when they're ramping things up you and they're trying to arrest you. So this one says, NJ cops told suspected rapist, the truth will set you free. Then they put him in jail. The man sitting across the desk from two Bloomfield police detectives was a registered sex offender, and they had reason to believe he committed several more heinous sexual assaults, but he wasn't talking, so they leveled with him. Uh-oh. The truth will set you free, one detective, Thomas Fano, F-A-N-O, told the man. The cops offered promises of counseling instead of jail time and said a quick confession would help keep him free to raise his child. See, they don't care how low they stoop. They use this child as bait. This is why I'm saying that they're unempathetic. It's like, yeah, the guy has a sexual criminal history, but come on, you use this kid? How low can you scoop? So let me continue. If I'm going to lock you up, I'm going to tell you I'm going to lock you up, the other detective, Joseph Krentz, told the man during a 2011 interrogation. I'm not going to bullshit you. The man confessed under questioning, but the cops were in fact BSing him. He got locked up. In a mixed opinion, the state Supreme Court on Monday ruled the detectives crossed the line, but the 7 justices were split by a margin of 4-3 on whether the police conduct meant the man's confession had been coerced. I don't know if it's been coerced. It's certainly been tricked. With the majority ruling, it should be thrown out. The race suspect, identified only by initials LH, in the ruling may now get a new trial without the key evidence of his confession. Defense attorneys connected to the case hailed the decision, saying it would shore up protection for defendants who can't tell if the police offenders are giving it to them straight or trying to trick them into incriminating themselves. All right, so I'll put that story in the description link, the link in the description, and you go read the whole thing itself. But I cannot express this enough to some of you people out there. If they're gonna bring you in and they want to sit down and have a powwow with you, you shut up. You do not talk to them. They are not your friends. They are not your priest. They are not your counselor. They're not your uncle. They have one motive, and that is to get the arrest, because that's what gets them a pat on the back. That's what gets them a raise, and that's what makes the town and the prisons money. And this dopey guy here, he's not the smartest kid in school, fell for all the trickery. And the courts have lied, that they have ruled that cops can lie to you. Now in this case here, it sounds like whether they crossed the line, and I think they crossed the line a little bit when they used this kid. I think morally that really was pretty shitty of them to use the kid, to lie to them and say, oh, you're going to see your kid and all that, when in fact they're not. He's not going to see them. So how do they sleep at night with stuff like that? I don't know, maybe I guess they rationalize it out. Well, he did this, he did that, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. So the court has ruled on it, and it looked like it didn't go in the cop's favor, so that confession will get thrown out. But just a little advice to people out there: if you did something wrong, or you think you might have done something wrong, and the cops want to talk to you, don't talk to them. Say, you can talk to my attorney, and if you go to any attorney, they're going to tell you to shut up. Simple as that. See, here's the deal. When cops want to talk to you, that usually means they don't know anything and they're trying to find out, or they do know things and they're trying to get you to confirm it. Either way, you're not helping yourself by talking. The old saying, silence is golden.